And we're live, or I'm live. Hi, I'm Mystic. Safi is not here at the moment. She hopefully will be soon. You guys may also have seen some weirdness. I don't know if I actually queued up the title card before I hit go live. My bad. But Safi will be here soon, hopefully. In the meantime, we're just gonna look around a little bit. As I turn down the game volume. Oh, we are really loud on the music for the game. Hang on. Let's try that. Hopefully you guys can hear still. Let me know if any audio stuff is happening. Hello, Everett. Good evening. You're far away from me on a laptop, but I can see you. Unfortunately, at the exact moment, I'm not 100% sure where to go. I do know we're missing some crew still. Ahoy, Generality! Audio stuff, it's happening. Okay. Game sound okay? Do I sound okay? That's the main question. Although I know you guys aren't here for... Well, I guess you are probably here for me. If you wanted to watch the game, there's so many Let's Plays out there. You're probably here more for Safi, though. She's more energetic and entertaining than I am. I still don't remember... Okay, the other... I don't remember who the other merchant or the artisan is. I know one is Rukyan, but I don't remember the other one off the top of my head at all. Who's the other merchant? Audio balance is fine. Awesome. Okay. I'm just going to quickly look up the crew members. Khalifa. Merchant Khalifa. Oh! We are not far from Khalifa. Let's go grab... Oh, but we're going to have to do voice acting. Oh boy. Well, we have some time, because we have to get from the Delphinus into, or the Little Delphinus, to Maramba, which is here? Yep, there's Pyrin, or Pirin, or however we decided to call it. It's been a lot of episodes since then. You know, just for fun, I want to see... I did try a little something. I want to see if it works. We're going to try this ship battle. Hopefully it goes okay. We're not going to bother reading. Maybe we'll actually. So, you're the Blue Rogue Vice that everyone's talking about around these parts. We'll teach you a thing or two. We probably will go a little bit over today, just so you guys are aware, because Safi's running late. Long and short of it, toddlers lie. Little buddy asked me earlier to change his bed out. We have 2 mattresses for him. And I was like, are you sure? Yeah. Which one do you want? This one. Are you sure? Yeah. Okay. Switch the mattresses. My wife points out he doesn't want to go to sleep. He made you put the one and he's less comfortable on. So I got by a 2-year-old. I want to see what the proto cannon does. Although I should have used a tougher enemy, or it can miss. I tried to change the damage values of the cannons, but I realized that the enemy that we're fighting is not a good test case. Somehow I didn't realize that we went a whole round and didn't kill them like in the first shot. So apparently my damage values either didn't do anything or... yeah. Whoops. I think they didn't do anything, honestly. So... Alright. Docking up Maramba, let's see what happens. By the way, patrons over on patreon.com/loretogether, you now have access to our episode that is coming out Saturday for everyone else. You can also watch my blind first hour of the game Tacoma, a game that apparently flew under the radar for a lot of people. We're going to check out the Sailors Guild. Don't think we have anything we can turn in, but might as well check. Oh, or Vice the Fearless. Okay. Oh, there's you. Vice, you're Vice the Fearless. Welcome to the Sailors Guild. It is an honor. Don't think we have anything to really sell, though. Let's see. Nope. And we turned in our bounties, I believe, already. So, Daiko Kuya the Wealthy. I believe he is in the Northern Skies, if I remember correctly. Near Lands of Ice. Okay. And Lord Zivlin Bane, I think... I want to say Lord Zivlin Bane is Silver Shrine? No, not Silver Shrine. Silver Ruins? I honestly really like Tacoma. Outside of my 1 hour blind hour, I finished it. In the same way like Gree, I could not stop playing. In any port of any size, you should always find a branch of the Sailors Guild. I suggest you pay a visit. I am known as the Mystery Merchant. I bring goods from around the world. Many of these you may never see again. I only carry rare and exotic items. Come, see my wares for yourself. Yep, you got nothing we need. Well, is the Slayer ring worth it? We gain a plus to everything and no money. I'm gonna get one. We have more than enough money. What are we replacing? The white... Oh. I'd rather have the... Well, We can fly above the clouds now. We don't really need the white map anymore. So. Watch, and then I said that. Thank you very much. Perhaps our paths should cross again someday. Don't know why I did that. I'm gonna see if I can get Ryukan as well. Hello? You wanna... Right, I have to talk to the guy first. Welcome, my friend. Are you planning on crossing through the part of the city? Perhaps you wish to ride a dabu. The sands of the desert are too hot to walk upon. It is best to take a dabu. Dabu stands are marked with red poles. You can dismount from your dabu wherever you see those red poles. While I look up Ryukan. I think it's, yeah, Ryukan. Okay. We can go get Ryukan after Khalifa. I remember buying Tacoma like a year or two ago and just never playing it. So when I did buy it, it was like, oh look, sci-fi. Since we're going to invariably get on the topic anyway, I've been listening to the Myst audiobooks as of late. I'd already listened to Myst Book of Atris numerous times. It's definitely one of my favorite books, audiobooks I've ever listened to. I'm currently listening to Book of Tiana. Why am I going down here? I don't have to go down here. I think the last time we came to Khalifa was before we did the Temple of Piran. Welcome. You. I have seen your face in my dreams. It was a dream in which someone holding a Surian blade beckons me into the sky. A Surian blade? I've got one right here. Let me look at the chat real quick. The audiobooks were actually done by Hyperion way back when the books first came out. And that's the ones I'm listening to. You can find them on archive.org. I didn't know there were ones on YouTube. So if you want to give me that link, that'd be great. But Book of Atris is what I used to listen to. I actually own it on CD, but I didn't have Book of Tiana, and it's almost impossible to find. Same with Book of Denis. But they all exist. What? Then perhaps it was you who came to me in my dreams. It appears that the red moon has decided my fate. I cannot go against the will of the moon. I am henceforth at your service. And my female voice is terrible. I am Khalifa, seer of the red moon. I am the most renowned fortune teller in all of Nasr. There is no future that I cannot see. By the way, all of Nasr, so Nasr is Maramba and Esperanza and Nasrid, and that's it. And amongst all of those communities, I think there's like 50 people total. Khalifa has joined you as a merchant. Yeah, I found him on archive.org. I think they're in one package, actually, on archive.org. They're abridged. I will say that right now, though. They are not complete. They are definitely edited down. Each is about 2.5 hours, maybe. But they're full cast with music and sound effects, so it's like an audio drama. In that case, it makes sense to edit it down. It's like I tried listening to American Gods. I never read American Gods. I'm like, let me listen to it. But a unabridged, full cast audiobook is kind of tiring. I kind of want there to be a Skies Arcadia audiobook now. Or a book. Like, that'd be fun. I could narrate that. It'd be a lot easier than narrating the game. So, interesting thing, actually, the Unreal audiobook that I'm doing right now for patrons, I'm doing it the way I do Skies Arcadia. I don't read it beforehand. I'm doing it live. And then I edit it for all the retakes and stuff. I probably should change how I'm doing that. Isn't this Beleza's ship? Back when she was... No, that was... had like fake veil on it or something, if I remember correctly. It was weird. Alright, let's go see if we can find Ryukan. So it looks like he's down in this area. So we'll head southeast. See what we can find. Oh, is this a thing we can do? Huh, we already had that one then. Did we get from below or something? That's weird. Okay. I don't know if he's above clouds, below, or what. I think he's... Ah, there he is. Really?
We did it!
Yep. Mist Reader is a YouTube channel that has done the Book of Atris. Did they do the actual like full book? 'Cause I've read the full book, but it's been years. I mean, I did a brief kind of skim through for our episode, but yeah. I'd be curious to have like an actual full audiobook instead of text to speech and stuff. You know, can I... Is this all you got, dude? Let's see, you got a forge here. I'm not going to talk to him just yet. I'm kind of stalling a little bit to see if Safi can join us. But I didn't see, like, a bed unless that's a bed in the back. Whatever, alright. Even though I don't know you, I can sense courage welling deep inside you. Perhaps you might be worthy of my attention. I am known as Ryukan. I was once a well-known swordsmith. Now I am but a lonely hermit. I'm Vice. One as old and wise as yourself would probably know this, but these blades that I use are called cutlasses. Old one, would you like to accompany us? Old man! Old one, would you like to accompany us? Lend us your strength and your skill. That's a really weird like statement. Well, what's this? I feel a great sense of courage from deep within your spirit. You're truly a brave soul. Perhaps you are the person that I have been waiting for all these years in solitude. I kind of feel like I'm doing a little bit of a Cirrus. I just realized I was about to bring me a red page. No. I couldn't remember which book it was which for a second. Very well, I will travel with you, young one, and I'll forge you a blade unlike any known in this world. Ryukan has joined your crew as an artisan. And will never return to his home. I don't know. Alright. Let's see. I'm gonna head this direction. We're gonna see if we can find Daikuya. Which, you know, I just looked at the map and I forgot which direction that was. I feel bad. Safi's been stuck now for over an hour. Well, that's interesting. You can't go into the... Yeah, it kind of stops you. Alright. Oh, what is that? What are you? You're a ship? I tried to get out and I couldn't. Okay. So that's a thing that's happening. Ah, that squid's huge. It's bigger than our ship. I've heard stories about giant squid, but I never actually believed any of them. All right, everyone, battle stations. So this is a problem. You know what? Let's Can we cast Increm on ourselves and see if that helps anything? Assuming that this is a difficult enemy, quote unquote. Like, oh. I'm curious what this damage is going to be like in comparison to, like, a boss. Like the Yellow Gygus, which we'll probably get to today, considering we're going to have to run late at this point. Oh, it's not taking a lot of damage at all. Okay. So it is a tough enemy. That's great. Alright. Toss some Dryland at it. And guard. You're alive.
Hi! I am sorry that I am not here. But, little buddy has refused to go to sleep. And the usual routine is that he goes to sleep, like...
Within an hour.
Within an hour. It's been...
90 minutes.
90 minutes. And not only is he not even... He's fighting it, like, really bad. So I'm sorry to miss this calamari fight. I really... like...
It was a mistaken fight, even. It was just like, oh, what's that over there? Oh, it's a ship battle, apparently.
Oh my gosh. Well, and I'm sorry that you guys are missing out on my voice acting. But I am...
We got 2 new crew members. But only one had voice acting for you.
Okay. Well... I miss you guys. I don't know what the best thing is to do now, because this is the longest it's taken for him to go to sleep. Usually by now he's at least actually tired. He's not actually tired right now.
Yeah, I already explained about him fooling me with the bed.
Yeah, you know, I think that's part of it. He honestly wants every advantage to stay awake. Like, he's a very clever child. He's already figured out how to trick you to say yes in language by essentially when you re-ask a question, he goes, okay. So, he's...
Oh, you want to do a line?
Ah! Doesn't that thing know when to give up? It's already lost one leg and it's still attacking us.
That one tentacle alone could probably feed us for a month. What a waste. Vice likes calamari.
Oh, he does?
I don't know. Apparently.
I mean, like, I do too. I don't know what to do, guys, because I told him, you know, he's got to lie down and go to sleep. He's not doing it. I tried everything under the sun.
I'm not really sure what to do, actually. I don't know what's going to give me the cannon there.
Yeah.
We'll find out.
Oh, is this another one where we need... Oh, I see what you're saying. Like, you don't know which one's going to give you a choice as to what to do with the cannon. Do you not have your...
This wouldn't be on it anyway. This is like a side thing.
Generally goes, I'm getting hungry for seafood. In this case, I guess it'd be sky food. It would be. Mystic, we need to open up a restaurant called Skies of Arcadia, and it's a seafood restaurant. Okay. I'm probably going to get back to Little Buddy, because he's not even trying to lay down in the monitor.
And we're going to be at this for at least another 20 minutes.
I just want to apologize that the last couple of weeks have been not normal, and
he's learning, we're learning.
Yeah, that's how it is, and it's always different with every kid. It doesn't matter if you have 1 or 20. Please don't have 20. I'd feel like, when will you sleep?
Oh, apparently we are having a problem with smooth video. Please let us know if we're having some problems.
Yeah, unless this guy could set up. I'm gonna try to see if this kid's finally gonna go to sleep, and I miss you guys, and I'll hopefully catch you later on the stream, but if not, we're gonna figure this out for next time and go from there. Hearts. Hope to be back.
And now you're stuck with me again. Of course. Vice, we're all waiting orders. What should we do? I'm not sure what to do, actually. I'm going to say swing around behind it and see what that does for us. Does that sound like a good idea? I'm going to actually sit here for a moment to have one of you chime in. Because I don't know. Try pouring salt on it. All right, I'm gonna string around behind it. I imagine in future years, Little Buddy might actually be on these streams. With Skies of Arcadia 2, we can all hope. Now's our chance to make a move. Swing around the ship and get behind it. I think I totally botched a word there, but whatever. Way to go, everyone. That was easy. Vice, correct me if I'm wrong, but from what I've heard about squids, they're... Oh, my God. They're able to shoot ink from behind them, right? Well, I suppose that would mean that we are actually at a disadvantage by being behind it. Damn it. Should have spoken up, Vina. Oh. Oops. Vice, you're the captain here. We're counting you to know these things. All right, everyone, brace for impact. Okay. All right. Okay. Think we'll be okay, though. Oh, I should have incremented again. Ooh. It does a lot of damage. Not enough damage, but it does a lot of damage. Okay. Well, we'll get this thing killed. It's fine. And we can just keep firing torpedoes. Spamming ink sound. Spamming ink sounds weird. You know? Didn't even notice. This thing's been a pain in the butt. Oh. Yeah, that's fine. But this thing's taking long enough, we're going to take a little bit longer just so we get that, harpoon cannon? Oh, I don't think the symbol itself changes, so, but yeah, moonstone cannon. Shame we can't do prophecy on it. Actually, that reminds me, how come we couldn't do our crew when we had full? Stick the chef on it. Who was that? Kerala? Kerala, go get some, oh, what's the Japanese word for squid. I can't remember off the top of my head. Sakura? No. Because Sakura is... I can't remember what it is. Alloy deck, crystal ball. Can we use either of those? Probably not. Alright, let's find out if we can. I'm guessing not, but... Oh, that helps us. Yes, please. Blueheim figure. That magic defense dropping that much doesn't sound good. Timing valve. That just is that's our quick. So. And we still can't change weapons, which is really annoying. Apparently Safi is watching this. She tells me it's Ika. Oh, generally I just said the same thing. Safi's doing what I did the other time, giving her tips on how to play Gree. I don't think we have any... You know, I think we have to... You know, for the sake of... We haven't talked to anybody on our ship at all, I think. The Temple to Mar Tardis is probably the biggest mystery in all of Valoa. There are stories of earthquakes all over that part of the island, but if the island is floating, what is causing it to shake? I forgot they give... Oh, we've missed so much lore talk. Now with the ancient specs I learned from the Yafutomans, we can fly all over the damn place. You want to go beneath Valoa? Sure. Do you want to take the wheel? I see. I am Rudy McBruder. Alright, we're going to do a round of the crew. And then the Maw of Tardis. Wouldn't it just be called, like... I don't know what it'd be called. Why is it called an earthquake anyway? Are they on Earth? Like, that's... Ugh. Hey Vice, I hear that the ship can fly high and low altitudes now. I'm sure I don't need to tell you this, but you should explore as much as you can. I bet there are all kinds of discoveries to be made. Thanks to Searchlight, we can fly safely, even at night. I'm really bothered by the clouds disappearing off to the side of the screen there. In the game's defense, that would be the off the screen on a 4x3 screen. Oh boy. Wow. Okay, there's a lot of people on. Did we bring everybody? Is it true we're going back to Valua? I don't ever want to go back to that place. Leave the Delphinus' canister. You mean the little Phineas? Come on.
Is the little Phineas officially again? Is that what it is? Oh my gosh, guys. I won't talk about... nobody's coming to this live stream to talk about my parenting choices, so I'm just not. But I missed
I decided
you.
just to walk around with the crew.
I heard, yeah. So I finally...
Alright, man. Make sure to load those cannons properly. I want the things ready to kick some Valor and butt at a moment's notice. Also, this voice hurts Mystic's throat.
Shut the front door, sir. Shut the front door.
What?
I just... the extra commentary. Generally goes, is it safe to have warheads just sitting on the deck?
Yes, sir. Right away, sir. I don't think they're
my-
warheads. Ooh.
Oh. I don't know if there's something that can list having like a bunch of tools on a blanket. Yeah, also makes me very concerned. But I'll be honest.
Where is this thing?
Is that guy holding a whip? Is that how this place is run?
Who is running this army? Oh my god.
I don't know.
There we go.
I mean, it looks like a generality. I'm not sure. I don't think that's how Vice runs the ship. I just think that's how that specific team does things. And maybe the whippings are motivational. I mean, I'm not here to
We have 4 chams? Jeez.
jams. Anyway. Oh man. You know the sad thing is, guys, I had a whole latte to make sure I was up and at 'em tonight for the live stream. And I'm here for like, if you don't mind us going a little
We'll go over.
optimistic, yeah.
I want to get through into the Marv TARDIS and get up to Yellogar. We're not going to fight Yellogar.
Okay.
So.
Yeah.
The continent of Valor is full of canyons. I assume that there are as many cracks and fissures beneath Valor as well. There must be a way into the Marv TARDIS. Bleh. The Marv TARDIS. I'm sorry, I don't know what I did for Ilkimus. The Marv TARDIS was discovered 25 years ago by a group of Valuan geologists. Since then, they have spent ridiculous amounts of time and effort to try to break the Great Seal. No one has been successful. How is it just discovered when there's a great... I'm so confused. This giant piece of metal that we put here is here to block something. Like...
Oh yeah. Look, he's new to the ship. We'll give him a little bit of some time to get adjusted and maybe make some more.
Wow, there are all kind of expensive goods scattered across the table. Where does Osman find all this stuff?
Wait, isn't that a lady? It doesn't. I totally forgot how I did her voice though, so. The Valuans destroyed my shop in Nasser. Just hearing the name Valua makes me mad. Let's leave here as soon as possible. Fussy.
That book of ship hilarity has some amazing stuff in it. But can you believe Brahman? He's still got some brains in that old noggin of his. Thanks to that old fart, this ship is... Thanks to that old fart, this ship is the only ship outside of Yaftima that can fly up above the clouds.
You gotta love old farts who call other old people old farts. This stage is a little bit scary because it's so small. Whenever the ship rocks, I feel like I'm gonna fall off. Huh? We're going inside the continent? I'm a little afraid of the dark. I hope we won't stay there for too long. Generally goes, what military ship would be complete without chandeliers? I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if that's a thing on actual military ships, like if they have like a leisure hall with something nice.
To be fair,
it is
Prince Enrique's flagship.
Yes, it's not really meant to be a battleship, guys.
But
kind of, but
yeah.
not really. It's a weird. It's serving a strange dual purpose. So. I never thought we could enter Valoa through the Maw of Tartus. Well, since we can reach high and low altitudes now, we'll be able to go just about anywhere.
All right, let's get out of here.
Generality just advises to not do a barrel roll since nothing is strapped down.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I already did this line, so we're just going to take the wheel. All right, here. Take the wheel. My name is
Vice will take the wheel.
My name is still Broody McBrooder. Like, his literal entire, like, epilogue is he disappears after getting paid for his work. Like.
Oh, my gosh. That's... Hey.
All right. Well, I think we can just head straight north to Crescent Isle.
Well, guys, I'm sorry I missed the whole conversation about mist that almost happens at the beginning of every Skies of Arcadia live stream.
I kind of started it, though. I was like, inevitably we're going to get to it. Somebody was talking about it. I'm listening to the Mist audiobooks.
Okay.
And then it was kind of a discovery that for two of our viewers that there are Mist audiobooks that are officially licensed.
That doesn't surprise me because
they are very abridged.
Yeah.
So...
Most audiobooks are. Like, so one of my favorite books is World War Z.
That's interesting to hear you say that, because most audiobooks I've heard are not abridged.
No, I think most of them do
Like,
miss
I've heard.
paragraphs or something.
Oh.
Yeah. Like, I don't think it's true for nonfiction books because they are essays trying to make a point, essentially. But
you think I listen to nonfiction books?
You have, actually.
Yeah, as soon as I said it, I was like...
I know, yeah.
There's one that I listen to.
If you guys want to know, it's the Hot Zone. Yeah. Everett goes, yes, we did have that conversation.
Okay. Fine, there's two then.
Yes. Okay.
Because the other one is a short history of nearly everything.
Yeah. Oh, what about the one about getting to Mars?
Okay, fine, there's three.
Okay, all right.
There's not... Okay, the point is, like...
All right.
Of all the audiobooks, the vast majority I listen to are fiction.
What we're saying right now is that I know my husband better than he knows himself. That's what we're saying right now.
This is true for most couples, I believe. All right.
So, meanwhile, I'm still looking on the monitor, and little buddy is like tossing and turning. I'm like, if you get up, I swear, I'm gonna flip all the tables on the way to getting you back to bed. All of them. Oh man. Generally goes, I have a brief history of time on audiobook. It's kind of hard to follow without all the diagrams. Everett just goes, I think there's a difference between an audiobook and an audio dramatization, with the main difference being one versus multiple voices. That's fair. I would call World War Z's an audio dramatization because it kind of leans into the fact that it's a bunch of interviews. Like, for example, there are about 3 or 4 chapters in the book that are written from the perspective of a soldier that survived the war against the zombie infestation and was at a very consequential battle when, basically United States of America lost a bunch of land and then was part of the effort to gain it all back from the zombie infestation. And that is voiced by Mark Hamill, which of course it is because it was a popular nerd book and Mark Hamill is a nerd god. But, and he does a really good job of doing those chapters if you ever get a chance to listen to it. I should look it up and re-download it and listen to it because I love that book. I love zombies as a concept when it comes to seeing other people make stories with it.
We passed it. What? Where?
So, anyway. Generally goes, I'd say where there's a description instead of sound effects factors in. But if it's an epistolary novel, it's hard to tell the difference. Yeah, that's very true. That's very true. Anyway. Thanks for letting me have an opportunity to talk about World War Z while we're looking for the Maw of Tartus. Seriously, seriously, if you haven't read World War Z, like, it's a little less prescient now because we've been through a pandemic, an actual global pandemic. So, it's if you are somebody who grew up in the early aughts and then you read that book, you're like, no, all this kind of makes sense. And this all kind of makes sense. So. This is actually kind of like a soothing thing to watch with you in these clouds in the darkness.
I don't know if I know where I'm going.
Okay. Generally goes, TARDIS is probably meant to invoke Tartarus, but it reminds me of tartar sauce, which would have been good on that squid. Just bringing its full circle generality. Just.
Well, I didn't find the mob, but I found a discovery.
You found the dancing lights. Do you want me to read it?
Sure.
Let me make sure. I might have a burp stuck in me, so if I burp, I apologize, guys. All right, there it goes. A natural phenomenon that can be seen underneath the Valuan continent. It is said to be caused by electricity from the yellow moonstones in the Valuan soil. Some say that it is caused by a giant creature that lies deep inside the ground. Yeah, that sounds like a Gigas to me. Mystic is looking up to make sure he's not going insane looking for this maw.
It's literally a question on Game FAQs. How do I enter the maw of TARDIS?
How do I enter the maw of TARDIS? Neat. It's ball lightning. Yes, ball lightning. A thing that we don't realize can actually happen. I was thinking of writing a fantasy series where one of the big events that happens is a ball of lightning that seems to come on a very clear day. Something that would be scientifically possible, but, very improbable.
Oh.
And I love the idea that you were like, hey, where's the maw of TARDIS? And the maw of TARDIS was like, dude, I'm right here.
Well, literally, the thing was like, oh yeah, look for the dancing lights, and then it's going to be right next to it. And I was like, really?
Yeah. We're getting the error that smooth streaming might not be happening. So just let us know if we need to reconfigure anything to make it nicer for you to look at. Which, that sounded flippant. That's not what I meant, but...
Okay, bye. No, I'm just kidding.
Don't. I would be mad. I would be mad. That's a maw, right? That's some teeth right there. Look at that big old thing with them teeth. Oh my gosh.
You're saying teeth. I'm thinking this whole environment looks like something else.
Don't make me say it. Oh, jeez. Everett says, things look good to me. Okay, great. So maybe we'll just ignore... I'll keep an eye on the chat for the rest of the evening. Do say something if the video quality does decrease. Because then we'll look into it. But if it's perfectly fine...
I'm going to regret taking that light map off, aren't I?
Yeah. Generally it goes, this sure is an inviting maw. Oh, look, it is very inviting. They even have a welcome party right here for us with gifts, I believe.
Whatever. Rain of Swords.
Yeah. I think that's the way to go. Rain of Swords! So, does anybody do a list of what game they've played throughout the year? What games they've played throughout the year? It's something I think that we really should start doing just because our friends over the Boss Rush Network seem to keep better track of that stuff. And I think it also forces me to remember that I've got to play more than maybe 3 games a year.
So far I played Tacoma.
Yes, you have.
And I've started playing Satisfactory, which isn't a story-based game, so we'll never cover it. But I mean, there's story there, but it's not...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ever goes, in other news, I did play Stray with my cousins over the holidays. We only got partway through, but it was fun. That's such a fun little... First of all, as somebody who hates platformers, that's a fun game.
Well, the platforming there was very easy.
The platforming is easier. I'm sure if I played on there, it'd get to be some points that'd be difficult for me.
I'm sorry, I thought that the crystal... I vaguely remember the crystals being chests, but I guess not. Also... Really should have brought up my...
What happened?
My document.
You are just now bringing up the...
We weren't in a place that required it until now.
But having it on standby as a document that's up, now everybody's just looking and wondering, like, well, is he going to go to the bridge? I don't know. What is Mystic going to do?
Not go to the bridge.
Well, Mystic, why are we looking at this sign? Sir, I need answers. What's going on? I have to drink lattes more often before these live streams. That's what I've decided.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
I'm having more fun. I don't know about you, sir, but I'm having fun.
No. Okay. All right. So we came in from there. Keep.
Such an inviting maw. Ever goes, in fairness, platforming is more natural for a cat. Yeah, I would agree. They kind of have a lot of natural advantages for that. I love Fina's boots. Like, I know the whole ensemble is on point, but I usually don't wear gold. I usually don't like it. My skin tone is pretty brown, so I feel like golds don't look as good on it because it's kind of almost like wearing my skin. But I'd wear the gold on those boots. Them boots. I personally prefer, if we're going to go with a precious metal, I prefer a silver detail. I prefer myself in cool colors, and silvers tend to be more in cooler tones, or just naturally they are in a cooler tone. They tend to be more in a blue, gray kind of situation.
I'm just letting these play out for once in the stream.
Fina's outfit says Steampunk High Priestess, which I think is exactly what they were going for. I would agree.
Dang.
And that's kind of the point of where she's from when we finally get to that point, because we haven't really 100% explained it, but we're getting there. Ever goes, I actually only play about one new game per year, so it's easy for me to keep track. Okay, Ever, I feel less what am I trying to say? I feel like you're in good company with me, Everett, because I also don't play a lot of new games each year. And it's a lot of games that I usually don't end up finishing. I have a problem of essentially just taking on so many projects and social obligations, and I love doing it, but then I end up not doing as many video games. And the benefit to being an introvert is that a lot of that stuff, books, television shows, and video games, you get through a lot more. So Mystic ends up going through a lot more video games than me, and it's not just because he's been gaming for longer. He doesn't sign up for as much stuff as I do outside of his work schedule. Generally goes I spent most of the year playing Horizon Zero Dawn and Outward with a couple months of Elden Ring. Oh yeah.
Oh.
Right.
Okay, these guys are getting tougher.
Uh-oh. You can't just throw a moon at him anymore? Yikes. Aika scratched an itch. Ugh. Jill knows. What effect is this gonna be?
Oh, it slows you down.
Okay.
Fire everything!
Hit him with all you got.
Except for you.
Generality goes, there are no moons underground. Sir, we can make a moon underground. We can make a moon underground.
Doesn't matter. The moon starts chewing up the ground, so it's going to hit here eventually.
Right.
Oh my god.
Keep fighting us. This is how we get moons underground, monsters. What is that called? A shrimp?
Shrimp.
Shrimp? But shrimp don't have those kinds of... I don't know. The naming conventions are interesting. I'll just say that. I'm probably also thinking about it differently too because it was a Japanese...
It was also a different era.
Yeah, different era. And it's a Japanese company that made this game, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I don't know if they kept the same names for the monsters in English that were originally in Japanese, so who knows. They might have been trying to reference something else entirely.
Why are these gold?
Generally goes, just bombard Valoa with moons. That'll settle things. I think...
Spoilers.
This feels like the History Channel's, Ancient Aliens coverage. And then they just hit moons and everything, and the whole town was decimated. So yeah. That feels like something that meme would say.
Okay, so Rain of Swords, Alpha Storm on you. Stalinbach.
Venus' pet's name is Cupel? Right?
Yes.
Cupel. I almost thought it was Cupid. That was Cupel. Cupel in bright red. Just... Loft balloons. I wish I knew the whole song in German. The original German. Gotta love a song that's about an accidental nuclear war.
Cupel did more damage than Ica.
Let's try this.
That I believe, actually. Ever goes, actually, these Thursdays are my main exposure to other games. Otherwise, I do a new puzzle adventure game each Christmas and then dabble in freeware for the rest of the year. Well, I'm really glad that our live streams are able to expose you to new games and maybe something you might want to make a deeper dive in later. And then occasionally stuff like the Skies of Arcadia live stream, which feels like it's been forever, but I have to remind myself, ooh, we got a seed.
I just don't know if we have any moonberries. We have 3.
Ooh. But I was writing on our Mastodon account to join us, and since it's a newer social media account, I listed that. We also had done this before with Abduction and everyone's gone to the Rapture. Of course, you want to say everybody's gone to the Rapture, but it's everyone's gone to the Rapture. I should say every American wants to say it. Everybody's gone to the Rapture. So
I love how even with the walkthrough, I still took the wrong tunnel.
How could you?
Pretty easily.
We'll survive. Anyway, I'm just glad that we're able to help people explore a wide array of video games out there across multiple genres and across multiple eras of video games and multiple types of publishers, developers, design philosophies. It's been really fun to explore the library of games there. So, and it's a lot more fun when my son's not interrupting our live stream. Generality goes, that reminds me the new Monkey Island also came out last year, but I haven't finished it yet. That was something, Mystic, you expressed some interest in, right?
We'll do Monkey Island eventually for sure.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a genre I'm like. I love adventure games, but the
puzzles did.
The item combining puzzle games just never clicked for me.
You want to talk about moon logic?
Yeah,
Some of those are guilty of.
I've been
serious
playing
moon logic.
Sam and Max because little buddy likes kind of like the comedic aspect of
It's
it.
so cartoonish. It's very much like a Nickelodeon.
But the puzzles of it, I had to look up walkthroughs for it because it's like my brain doesn't think that way.
It's got
Prophecy or Blue Rogues?
Oh, that's hard. The jokes about a moon underground are great, but
Okay, Prophecy.
Okay, that was all I needed to say. Generality, this is for you. We're bringing the moon underground. Yeah, Sam and Max seems to have that Nickelodeon level of comedy, right?
Yeah, it's not quite appropriate for a 2-year-old, but it's not entirely inappropriate either. It's just very cartoony.
So around the age that my brother was watching Ren and Stimpy is around the age that it's just a little older than where it is right now, and I don't think we've done anything as damaging as Ren and Stimpy.
Yeah, little buddy.
We did it!
So, by our bananas combined, Moon Prism power. How many bananas do you think they had to use to get that moon?
Man, these things are a pain in the butt.
The Shrilps. Shrilps. They're so weird looking. What is that mouth shape from? There's an actual sea creature that has that mouth shape. I'm just trying to figure out what it is.
Which mouth shape?
The Shrilps. Not this guy. This guy just looks like a puppet. Generally goes, trying to decide if these things look tasty or not. What, the Shrilps? The Shrilps? I don't think I'd eat a Shrilp. Because I don't think the meat would... Considering how they're shaped, I don't think they have a lot of meaty parts other than the jaw. And the jaw doesn't seem like a place you'd want to eat a lot of meat from. Ever goes, did the game come out at one? Did this game come out all at once, or is it some of this expansion packs? There are some DLC essentially things in Skies, right?
No.
No?
No.
They had extra. Well, there's extra content in here, right?
There's some extra content in this version, but it wasn't like there's the original version which had I think a couple had like a couple little tiny like text quest things or whatever. Not like quest in the game, but like the VMU had like Pinta's quest or something. As far as I'm aware, there was no network attachment for this, and DLC was not a thing yet.
Okay.
Because DLC was kind of started with, really took off with Horse Armor on 360.
I'm misspeaking, but this is a re-release with extra content in it. That's what I'm trying to
Piastol's
say.
extra content. The whole Moonfish thing is extra as far as I'm aware. There's also a bunch of censoring.
Oh.
It's mead, it's booze, wine, all that stuff in the original Japanese release.
Oh.
And here it's local berry juice or whatever.
Yeah,
Like,
they dressed it up. So puritanical American sensibilities. Generally goes
also Nintendo sensibilities.
generally goes about shrimp. Is it more like shrimp or more like a bug? I think it's more like a bug, especially with the maw like that, with those tendrils that come out and then like eat ya.
Wait.
Were we going to the bridge?
I did get it wrong. Okay, no, it is...
Oh my gosh, Mystic is so lost in this maw.
Part of it's because everything looks the damn same.
You would think the maw leads straight to a gullet. It should be a straight path. It shouldn't be that twisty. But here we are with these random encounters with these bug shrimp hybrids that we're still debating on whether or not would be a fancy delicacy. So, generality goes, the famous drunk on milk scenario. This maw needs a map. Agreed. It really does.
This walkthrough needs a map. The walkthrough is generally pretty good. It's by Arcadia Legend.
Yes.
But she rarely does maps unless it's really difficult to get around in a place. Here it's just me misreading.
I think also there's a lot of sameness to the area that you're in, and it's partly due to the era that we are in of video games.
I don't know. Tales of Berseria had really samey dungeons
That's
as
true.
well.
That's true. Tales of Syria. Generally goes, wait, anything can be a fancy delicacy if you market it well. I'm curious if it would taste good. I mean, that's true. I mean, we're eating lobsters, and they're just a couple steps away from roaches. So. Cannons! Wow. Missile. What's that? So what is that thing he's throwing?
Boogers.
Oh, really? Oh, that's gross.
Found some treasure.
Okay, this is... I want to be her. That's a good one.
You guys looked hungry.
The magic power of a good meal! It's too... I'm surprised the dance is not an attack. But...
An utter victory.
Oh, making it... So instead of the broody guy, it's the recovering drunk. Good choice.
Oh no, we picked Domingo. Khalifa we picked up while you were handling Little Buddy.
Okay.
Let's switch out for Ryukan.
Generally goes, I'd like to see a comic or something showing what it's like to be a crew member when they're suddenly summoned to literally throw things at starfish or whatever.
I don't remember Pinta doing something.
I have to feel like Generality a fan has made that comic. We just have to find it. We just have to be on the look for it.
And hope it's not like in that part of the internet.
Yeah, hope it's on a safe part of the internet.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot of things I hope are on a safe part of the internet. But to be honest, they exist on safe and unsafe parts of the internet at the same time usually, so it's unfortunate. Are we down the right maw?
I think.
All right. What is this thing?
Something I'm gonna toss the crew at.
Yeah. Jeez. So, do you do both of them to focus just in case one of them becomes incapacitated due to a special move or something?
I'm doing it because I don't know when Vice is going in the turn.
Okay.
Honestly. Because Quick is a random roll.
Ah.
Now, the odds are Quick is a hugely weighted roll, but I don't know if Ika's going to go before him or if... And if somebody goes before him, we might not get a full for the next turn.
Okay, that's fair. All right, now we're gonna get the updated version of Blue Robes. There we go. Big cannon.
We didn't change everybody.
No.
A fine blade.
Very cool. What is? Oh, I forgot we had a little cute dog. What? Oh. Oh my gosh. This one. So one makes his booze a weapon and the other one shares booze for morale.
Found some treasure.
So that's Khalifa?
Mm-hmm.
You guys looked hungry.
Go. Bam! Yeah, throwing a crew at it was the right idea there, Mystic.
That was fun.
Okay, this does look like a new part of the mod, maybe? Maybe? Please don't be another one of those. No, just a Shrilp and some other dudes. Okay. I could imagine in this world there is...
Oh, come on.
Really? On that thing? Come on. Oh, spat bubbles. That's so rude. Rude. Stock fiend. Okay. Boom. Yeah, with the... I'm just assuming that Cupel is sharper than whatever weapon Thena has. And that's why they're more effective. Bam! Didn't even have to waste a special move on it. There we go.
Mystic wants to be done with this already.
This was a lot more random encounters than I thought there would be for going through this.
Yeah, I deactivate.
This maw needs to brush its teeth. What did you do?
I knew I was going to have that bite me.
White map.
Reduces the encounter rate.
That explains so much! I was like, it hasn't been this bad in such a long time.
There we go. End of this. After this is Yelgar.
Woohoo! Generally goes, this maw is so inviting. It's full of friends. Wait, those are friends?
Fiends! Fiends.
fiends.
Typo.
Those are fiends.
All right. We're going to call it here.
So right before we get to the cutscene.
Yep.
But we appreciate you sticking around with the crazy squid fight. And
The cutscene to a ship battle that we are under leveled for because of the glitch. So it'll take a while.
Oh, shoot. That sucks.
So
Okay,
that's
so
next time.
So that's 2 weeks from now. A long ship battle that'll take us some time, and some plot. And we appreciate you sticking around for the calamari and for me to be able to get back here and at least help. Thanks for waiting for me. I love hanging out with you guys.
Thanks for watching.
All right, catch you next time.
Bye.
Bye.